Yeah, you gonna sing for everybody? Well, howdy, folks. Say hi. Yeah, say hi. So, I'm going to talk about this prisoner exchange real quick in the old Victor Boot, whatever the hell, however you pronounce his name. I don't know if you guys recall, there was a movie out in the early 2000s called Lord of War, where Nick Cage plays a international arms dealer. It's based on this guy's life. And the whole premise is essentially that he is trying to arm everyone in the world. It doesn't care who it is. It's good for him. He makes money, yada, yada, yada. Believe it or not, I actually had a neighbor some years ago, about 10 years ago, who actually transported Victor on a plane flight. He was a pilot, but did a lot of government contracting type stuff. But in any case, why is this guy such a bad guy? Well, he's such a bad guy because he's an international arms dealer, and the United States and NATO does not like competition. They don't like competition at all. And the fact that they would trade him for a basketball player who actually broke the law in Russia versus a U.S. Marine who apparently was set up, and they imprisoned him for supposedly no reason. I mean, according to the Russians, he was spying, he was doing tradecraft, but there is no evidence or proof of that per se, and Biden let him go and rot. So again, why would all this happen? Why would they do this? Well, again, show. It's all show, right? The Corinne Jean-Pierre and her reaction was, well, she's a black lesbian woman, and so it's important that we got her back. Okay? She broke the law in Russia. There was an issue some years ago, many years ago, when I was a teen, I believe, with this kid in Singapore who graffitied the walls there, and he had to get caned, and it was a big deal over here in the United States. They shouldn't cane him, this kid didn't know any better. Da, 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 da. Well, no, they absolutely should. You go to another country, let me explain this to you folks. You go to another country and you break their laws, be expecting to be fully prosecuted, especially if there is some sort of geopolitical boogeyman in the air, right? Something going on that makes it especially stupid to go breaking laws in other countries like Russia. Isn't that right, Fee? Isn't that right? But this guy, this Victor Bloot guy, or what, Blout, however you say his name, he's just literally competition for what we already do. What did Joe Biden do with Afghanistan? He withdrew everything, and instead of destroying in place, as is standard procedure and has been for 100 some odd years, no, he left it all behind. What did Barack Obama do? Well, he left all that equipment behind. And it took, Trump to come in and allow the special forces and other units to actually do their job. And I can tell you again, right now, they don't let you do your job. The mission of Marine Corps Rifle Squad is to locate, close with, and destroy the enemy by fire and maneuver, or repel the enemy assault by fire in close combat. Guess what? That didn't happen for me when I was in Iraq, because we wanted to play with all these little, rules of engagement and things and not actually win a war. We wanted to go in and do a police action, right? And this is the same thing that the Russians are saying that they're doing now in Ukraine. It's all about the competition, folks. It's always about the competition. And the United States does not like it. Look at that. Who's that baby? Yeah, good job. Stick your finger in your nose. Your nose is almost healed too. Yeah. As soon as that heals, she's gonna hurt her nose again, because this is just every week. In any case, guys, that's kind of it. Short, quick, to the point. Realize that there is a U.S. Marine currently in Russian custody right now, and the Biden administration decided to actually trade for a worthless basketball player who broke the law in a foreign country. It's like, I don't know. It's just really, the whole thing's absurd to me. But, so is our reality, this synthetic reality that we live in, right? And obviously there's going to be people on the left somewhere that I'm not going to pay attention to, going, but she was a black lesbian and the Russians are so mean and cruel. And yeah, I mean, they are outlawing homosexuality or open displays of it right now, but you think there's a reason for that? Same reason why the Chinese are trying to build up masculinity and get rid of their weak men. But man, China, that's a whole nother issue. We're going to talk about that sometime soon. How about the hundreds of millions of people not working there right now, the protest, all the other things, the coming demographic decline. Man, the world is in for a terrible, terrible mess, especially when we have clown politicians doing clown things like this. In any case, guys, that's it. This has been All Minus One. My name is Bill, and I wish you all well.